lot of blacks and whites.
A lot of greens in this first group.
And it looks like we are now live streaming, so we welcome you all to the live stream coverage. Bill Murphy, Jackie Siebenaller, and we're here at the event entrance for the 2023 Prom. The City of Lights is the theme tonight. And we forgot something. Drop the sombrero.
Next up, Brent Schweitzer escorting Amber Sigmund.
Schweitzer and Sigmund coming. Shades of Jack Nicholson's Joker, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. And we got the Moulin Rouge fishnets.
Next up, Nathan Hutchison and Ashton Streeter.
That was some interesting mascara, too.
Pretty fun.
Yes. I know Amber's an artistic gal. She does into a lot of the Japanese manga, and I wonder if that's like a cosplay type thing or something. I'm not sure. A couple more svelte-looking gentlemen here.
I like the walking stick. It's a good look.
Emily Mansfield, escorted by George Green.
I'm sure George is not going to be dressed like Elsa, as he did earlier in the week on Disney Day. But then again, he might surprise me. I don't know. Here comes George. He looks really good tonight. Looking sharp.
Usually does.
Foregoing the tie.
Yeah, it's
kind of nice. Kind of
whatever
casual,
works.
cool, yeah. With the dockside sneakers.
I like when people do fun shoes for prom. Might as well, because you're going to take them off if you're dancing. It's uncomfortable in a high heel. Might as well do something fun.
Yep. Well, in years past, I have seen gals that they have like a little bag with them, and it's got flats in it, or ballet slipper type shoes. They walk in with their nice heels, and then as soon as they sit down, they take them off and put on the comfortable shoes. We got the matching sunglasses again.
That was
Still
big
a
thing last year. So we'll see how many this year. Last year, a lot of hearts and the flame glasses. I remember that was.
Or the dripping, the bleeding hearts too. Yeah.
We have the sisters coming in together.
Yep.
That's so fun.
We've got the sparkles. We're directing traffic to make sure they go the right way. Partially the photographer, Miss Bland is here. She's working for the yearbook tonight, and she's taking pictures. And we don't want them to go the other way because our extension cord is strung across the walkway on the other side, and I don't want to trip anybody.
Oh.
We'll get another group coming. Well, so far we've had the one stretch limbo. We've got another unique vehicle that's slowly approaching. Remember last year we had the mystery machine with Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
Next up, we have Emma Lewis.
Joshua Schaefer, and looking good. This year's prom is starting a little bit later. In years past, they've had a sit-down dinner, but they forgoed that this year. So they're starting a little bit late, so the kids all had time to go out and grab a bite to eat. They are going to have snacks and stuff.
And then post-prom, they have plenty of snacks and things planned for that.
They'll be heading over to the Georgetown Entertainment Center for their post-prom, and they get to enjoy. I guess there's going to be bowling, rock climbing, virtual. I don't know. Was a virtual Transformers game you were saying?
Maybe.
Virtual reality Transformers.
All I remember about my post-prom is just being so tired, I don't even remember half of it.
So, yeah, Christopher's all gussied up too. At some point, we're going to have him step in front of the camera since he's a junior this year, so he is also attending. So he's helping us out. And then I made special arrangements so he doesn't have to worry about not getting there before 7 to get locked out. We can get him in if he's a little bit late after we tear down. And now this is Mr. Highlander's first year doing the announcing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, he took over in December as principal. Matching dress and tie.
Fun. I like the teal.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh. Stopping midway for
Yeah.
pictures. Gotta do it.
Delaney Begley, escorted by Eliza Delgado.
A little bit worried earlier today. They were saying there was a chance we might see some precipitation, but it looks like that's going to hold off now till.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. So a little bit breezy, but so far we haven't seen any hairdos that have been.
Nope. A couple ties flying in the wind,
Yeah,
but nothing.
but
we
that's
can't
okay.
handle.
Yeah.
Lene Poling, escorted by Noah Harmon.
Noah Harmon, Lene Poling. Lene's one of the valedictorians of the class of 2023. Four-county student. She's a cosmetology, I think. Yeah.
Yep, she is.
Looking good in the Kelly green.
Yeah. Some fan clubs around
Yep.
for everyone.
Heading into the. You're just about ready to wrap up your first year here on the
Yes.
staff.
Yes.
Looking
it's been
forward to it.
Yeah, I'm ready for a little bit of a break this
Yep.
summer. A little bit different, but
Well, you're still going to be doing because you're involved with the 21st Century program,
am,
and there is
yeah.
some summer activities.
yeah, we
that-
run a couple weeks run a few weeks in the beginning of the summer, a few weeks in the end of the summer.
Yep.
Yep, and
And then you also with the speech, you're in the
yep,
speech
I run
pathology department, so
run
you
a
do the summer
speech
program there.
and then golf practice. I'll be coaching golf this next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Keeping
will be
busy.
keeping busy.
I'll try.
When are you going to have time to work?
Elise Baldwin and Raina Mazur.
Elise Baldwin, Raina Mazur showing up now. I'm curious to see who's in the fire engine.
Yeah.
I don't know if Christopher can get a shot of it, but the Hicksville
really-
ladder truck is pulling up. Don't worry, we're gonna get back to the ladies. Oh, there goes the siren.
Got to. You gotta use the siren.
Well, I was speculating if a call came in while they were waiting in line, if they would just turn on the lights and sirens and just boot whoever's riding out and say, "See you later, have a great night," and off they go.
Henderson, escorted by Jaron Poe.
Got the lights and everything.
Yep, looking good. Tower 1. The Hicksville Fire Department. Looking good too with the navy blue. Used to call those shark skin blazers. I don't know why, but yeah, the blue or the red with the black satin
Catherine Bland,
lapels.
escorted by Luke Eicher.
Woo! Catherine and Luke.
Theater goers are going to recognize these two, as they've been featured in a lot of the drama performances in the last couple years. They were both in Into the Woods.
I like Luke's shoe
The
choice.
Ruby Slippers. Eric Iden, another one of the theatrical kids who did, he was Jack in Into the Woods.
Good, thanks.
And I see a couple Jeeps and a tractor.
Center, escorted by Chris Smith.
There goes your Corvette, Chris.
Hopefully Kate shares this photo. Hey, little boy. Little boy. He's like, little boy, move. Little boy, move.
Looking good. They
Oh,
got the matching
the
sneakers
shoes
too.
To the dress.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a trend or,
I don't
but
know.
that's kind of neat,
a good
actually.
detail.
Yeah.
I've gotten really good ones.
The preschooler just saw his teacher.
Get ready for our next couple here.
Ooh, I see a nice blue Jeep coming up the way and an older restored tractor. Fun. Ooh, Mr. Cameron Dury, a lucky man.
He'll be dancing a lot.
Yes.
Looking good. Hey, we should mention, too, that our live stream coverage of the walk-in for Prom 2023 is being underwritten tonight by our good friends at the Hicksville Bank, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, member FDIC. I want to thank them so very much for their support of this live stream. Again, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC. Check them out online at www.thb.bank. We want to thank them again for underwriting our live stream on this Saturday. Got the salmon color there and looking nice.
Escorted by Austin Winsler.
Trista Bond, and Austin Winsler making their way towards our broadcast position in the hot pink.
A few of those so far.
Yep.
It's so fun that Hicksville does this because I explain it to my friends from college and who I've met throughout the years that are not from a small town or anything.
Yeah.
And the idea is so foreign to them, but I'm so happy that we do this because it's a hoot. It's so fun.
Yes, it is, and
it's
I
really
think
fun
everybody
to have
looks
the
forward
chance.
to it every year. You get to see, and
you had to explain it a few times to people for them to understand why you're going to watch everyone just walk in and then you leave
Escorted by Zach Bell.
because they'll say, "Oh, what are you going to do?" And you just say, "Oh, you just leave."
yeah, you just watch them walk in. Got the top hat. I can't tell if they got the tails. Doesn't look like the tails, but still. Got the silver-tipped walking stick.
Maddie Searheim, escorted by
I like the red and gold paisley shirt, too. That was pretty cool looking. I was talking with my daughter who was over in Sherwood when Fairview was having their prom, and she said that she could tell looked to her like the prevailing colors were black, white, and red for some reason. I would think with Fairview it had been gold, but
escorted by Braden Burkle.
But here, I'm not really seeing any particular trend about color or even styles of dresses, whatever. We're kind of all over the place, which is really kind of neat.
I think it's a fun way to do it. Everyone finds whatever works best for them.
Yeah.
Doesn't try to fit a theme.
They got the Stetsons on riding on the tractors.
By Tatum Keith.
More matching sunglasses here.
Oh, yeah.
The star shapes.
Olivia Joyner, escorted by Colin Inkrupt.
The interesting thing about some of these more, I don't know, little different vehicles is you have to make sure you have someone that can drive it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if they, when they have the people that are doing the valet parking, if that's one of the requirements. You got to make sure you got somebody there that can drive a tractor, drive a bus.
Yeah, it's something definitely should need to have planned.
I'm assuming his dad knows it.
It's an old red Farmall, by the way, for
When I took the back,
the tractor aficionados watching the live stream tonight. And again, we're glad to have you with us. Chris Warner operating the camera, overseeing the live stream. Jackie Siebenaller, and I'm Bill Murphy, and we're glad to have you with us.
By Nolan Meston.
Yeah. Thinking of the more different vehicles, I remember my senior year, I came in a backhoe, and someone, I think someone from the town who knew how to drive it had to, because none of the parents who had volunteered to park the cars knew how to. So sometimes, yeah.
Close though. No. Sorry.
Miss Bergman and her escort looking nice.
Escorted by Maverick Keysbury.
There you get the royal blue, and
Nadia Iden and Milena Puffine.
So fun when friends go together. They're
Yep.
just like,
well, that's the other neat thing about the proms here. I mean, there are couples, but then you also have, like, you have the groups where you just
Yeah.
have a bunch of people that let's just go and have fun and just sort of hang out.
yeah, no pressure.
Ella Clark, escorted by Mason Steele.
Yeah. Couple lovely young ladies. Surprised they don't have dates. Oh, we got to bring somebody over. Yep.
Gotta get the pictures.
Got to have the cameo appearance. Here we go.
Brooklyn Wright, escorted by Ashton Fennell.
And again, hats off to the prom committee too. Again, this is very well organized. There's things have been moving right along. We've done these in years past where you have these big long gaps. You have like a whole bunch of people that show up at the start, and then you got about 20 minutes where there's nobody, and then you have like a big crush of people showing up like at 5 minutes before 7 or whatever the case may be, and well, was it a fun week with the
House Pride Week?
the House Pride Week?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
What was the Yes Day thing that they were doing on
Yes
Friday?
Day. So students in a variety of grades, they worked really hard this year, and they earn a day. I wasn't fully involved with it, but they earned a day where the answer to most of the requests or things were yes, and they received
Okay.
just a bunch of fun rewards. So I know they took the kiddos over to Bryan Theater to see a movie. They did like a fun dance party in the park. There were some challenges, like if the teacher ate like one of those, mystery jelly beans, they got to get extra recesses and ice cream. So they had some fun rewards for the kids. Just to, they worked really hard in testing, and they've worked really hard throughout the year, and they deserve the reward.
Because
and
this
to have a
was
fun.
last Friday was the last day of the state testing.
Yep.
Because that's spread out over several grade levels.
Yes. Yeah, and
And-
spans a few weeks, so
it's
they
a-
deserve some
yeah.
fun breaks after that. So I think all of the grades, kind of K-12,
Yeah.
earned some
And
rewards
then-
and fun things.
And then they had the because they started it with the spring shenanigans, which is the big fun assembly that they do for to get ready to declare which of the 4 houses is going to be the winning champion house for this school year.
Yep, and then so throughout the week they're competing for points, and we'll see.
Tuesday is the
come our
it's the
assembly,
official
we'll find
announcement,
out.
and I think Christopher's planning on live streaming that on Tuesday morning if he
Fingers
can.
crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed that,
So what's your house?
Karaji.
Ah,
So I hope that they come out on top.
because the winning house gets a fun day
Yep.
a week from Tuesday, which is a closely guarded secret, what they're going to do and where.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They don't let a lot of people in on
Nope.
knowing. And it's fun because throughout the year you can go on and see who are the top point earners, who's the top house, and all of that. But this whole entire past week, it goes dark. No one knows
Yep.
except those few teachers that are in charge of the program.
Yep.
So it really keeps it fun for everybody.
Did anybody find they had a bunch of painted rocks
Oh,
that they
those
hid?
were found within the first day or two. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them hidden.
Yeah,
and the 3 were found the first day, and 1 was the next day.
Yeah, there were like 500 points
Yep.
apiece for your house.
And the same house won all of them. I
Wow,
believe.
2,000.
Yeah, they worked really
points.
hard.
Yeah.
They worked really hard to find them.
So plenty of stuff going on. They've got a big, huge music marathon night coming up on Monday the 15th, which is going to have the 6th, 7th, the 5th through 12th grade bands and choirs are going to be performing starting at 6 on that Monday evening. And, of course, commencement is the Sunday of the Memorial Day holiday weekend, and Friday going into that weekend is the last day of school for the kids. And then the teachers have one day on the Tuesday after Memorial Day.
And then home free for a little while.
I've worked that Tuesday many times, and by 3:30, it's like I'm the only person left in the building.
The teachers
Everybody
are
is gone.
anxious to get out, ready to have a break.
Allie Nelson, escorted by Nicholas Posak.
Another pair of red slippers. Looking good.
Ooh, first cowboy hats, I think, of the night.
No, the tractor
Oh,
couple.
you're right.
This is
They
the
did.
second one.
Yep.
Yep. The blue jeans, but the tie matches the dress. Looks nice.
Summer Franklin, escorted by Brody Balzer.
Somebody was driving a really nice looking 1967 Mustang Fastback, too, a while back. It's like the Steve McQueen car in that movie Bullet. Wow. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think that that's the end. We were told that we should be wrapping up about 7 o'clock, and it looks like we're pretty close to that. We're about 5 minutes away.
The black and white is a cool look.
That looks nice too. Yep.
Leah Seitz, escorted by J.R. Mendoza.
Just watch, Chris. Don't spill any fruit punch or drop any pizza on his outfit. Or
No way.
Mr. Mendoza coming his way, and Miss Seitz with him, I believe. Yep.
Yep.
J.R. Mendoza.
And Leah.
Yep. Leah Seitz.
Ooh, and the light changes a bit of color. That's
Yeah,
fun.
that's a really cool dress. Really, really neat.
Kenzie Schrader, escorted by Gabe Rodriguez.
And with the slide on.
Yep.
They're fun.
He's got the pumps. Yep. I haven't tried those yet, but I keep seeing the new shoes that they come out with that you just step in and they
Oh, yeah.
they just
They automatically.
yeah, you don't have to. It's like I gotta try one of those.
It's Kenzie.
Kenzie Schrader looking beautiful too.
Alyssa Seitz, escorted by Alex Gordon.
Another Mustang fastback.
Best question ever.
One of the kiddos watching, he thought that maybe they were getting married since they were walking together. Not exactly the case.
Yep.
And together is two halves of the students who won the ace of the, I think it's ace of the quarter or ace of
Okay.
the month. Yes.
Mallory
During eighth period, they are hall
escorted by
monitors.
Emily
They're very dedicated, hardworking hall monitors.
And I just wanted to throw in that was Alyssa Seitz, who's
Yep.
Leah's sister, and that's why they have the matching dresses. So it was not one of those things that was like, oh my gosh, how could that be that two girls have the same dress? I'm sure that they coordinated that.
Yeah. I've heard stories of schools where they've create like a Facebook page or something or Instagram, whatever it be, so that everyone can post their dress so that nobody
Yeah.
has copies. Yeah. Or at least if they do, maybe they can put them far away in the pictures
Yeah.
and not together walking in.
Allie Reinhardt, escorted by Michael Valena.
Mr. Leasty.
Is that your blue car leaving right now?
Yeah, nice. That's,
that yours?
that's one of the newer Corvettes, yeah.
Is that what you drove here?
Yeah, don't I
Okay.
wish.
Thought so. Thought so.
No, I got here in my car. I have to wait at least 3 hours because the squirrel on the little wheel has to rest up and eat and get something to drink and get his stamina back up.
Corey Perna and Morgan Fogel.
Mr. Valena looking sharp. Matching cowboy hat.
Tori and Morgan
Yeah.
looking great.
Looking great.
Ellen Leone, escorted by Oscar Camacho.
Here they come. Are the 8th graders in Washington, D.C. right now? I think, didn't they leave for their trip?
No, I don't think they leave yet.
Okay. I thought that they were,
Maybe this coming
or
week.
maybe they had something
haven't
else
left yet.
going on.
They had-
I remember somebody saying to me the other day that it seemed very quiet in the school at one point because there were no 8th graders around.
I don't think they've left yet. That's a good question. Oh. I don't think they left
I'm seeing
yet.
a lot of people too here that on Friday I was helping with the Real Money, Real World program,
By Ashton Krieger.
and so a lot of people that I was explaining how to. I was doing communications. They had to come to me. You have to like get a cell phone plan or maybe an internet plan. You have to like try to budget your life type of thing. So it was a lot of fun. Here we go with the gold. Very nice.
Rachel Walker, escorted by Justin Schaefer.
The whistling truck.
I think it's fun that a few of them are having bouquets instead of a
Yeah.
corsage.
Corsage, yeah.
It's different. It's cool.
Alicia Alvarado, escorted by Racer Nicely.
Was he trying to sell his truck?
If you can make a
somebody
deal, make a deal.
somebody said something. I think he turned out he said 30K and it's yours.
I think in this car market, if someone's willing, you gotta quickly make the deal. The matching
Here's
sunglasses.
another. Yep, this is sharp too. This is the kind of tuxedo I envisioned Warner wearing too. I love it. I think we're getting down near the end. They had a couple cars that they just pulled in and parked because it looks like we got a bunch of guys getting out and gals. Okay. I'm not sure if we've got like a mass entrance that's coming up here or.
It should be winding down.
Yep, because we're near the end. And again, we want to say a big thank you to the
Phillip, escorted by Xander Racy and Aaron Racy.
The prom committee for giving us early access, so we were able to walk through and video all of the prom decorations in the commons before we started the live stream. So we've already done that, and that way we don't have to worry about going and having people like trying to duck under tables and avoid being on camera. So. Okay, there we go. And we'll see if that was the final pairing or if we've got some more. Looks like we should have one more at least, couple.
Well, thank you for inviting me to do this. It was fun to have a good view of all the dresses and everybody.
Yep. Well, we appreciate you coming by. I mean, it's a lot more fun when you got somebody to co-host with. And congratulations to you too, because you did very well this year. They picked up you got a contract renewal, so be with us for a couple more years at least. It's 2 year.
Thank everyone for coming out. I
believe so.
I thought you got a 2 year contract.
I believe so. Yes.
I should know. We should both know. It's like I did the school board meeting, and you were watching the school board meeting. We both, but anyway, again, thank you so. And I know you've got an anxious dog waiting for you to let it out.
Hang out with the dog.
So, but again, appreciate it so much, and hopefully we can do something again. I don't know, maybe even before the end of the school year, depending if something comes up.
Fun to hear how everyone enjoyed prom this evening.
That is true, and we'll see what we can do, or if nothing else, I'll draft you to help out with some of the 4-H stuff that we do when fair rolls around or anything like that.
That'll be great.
All right. Come up on camera. So again, a big thank you to Jackie for joining us, and hope that she has a terrific rest of her weekend. And we'll talk to her again really soon. And also my thanks to Christopher Warner for running the camera, overseeing the OBS software, and coordinating the live stream for us. And thanks again to the Hicksville Bank, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Branches in Auburn, Edgerton, elsewhere. Online at thb.bank. They're a member FDIC. And again, we want to thank them for their silver level support of our live stream here this evening. Of course, stick around because we're going to have the footage of the decorations and the setup inside the school for Prom 2023. And we wrap up the broadcast after that. But again, want to thank you for joining us. And again, we hope that all the kids have just a terrific time. Prom 2023, the City of Lights, coming to you live here on the Hicksville Community Television and the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And again, thanks for joining us, and have a great evening, everybody.